Are The Walking Dead's most recent spin-offs better than the main franchise, or am I just going crazy? All right, let's break the ice here a little bit. The short answer to this is no, at least not yet. They're better, but I could easily see it going in that direction, and I never thought I would say that. So, ladies and gentlemen, in this video, we're going to be talking about why The Walking Dead spin-offs may very well end up being better than the main franchise. And look, I can't believe I'm saying that. I really can't. Just a couple months ago, I made a rant video all about how I despised the idea of these three spin-offs coming out so soon after The Walking Dead's main series ended. I didn't like the idea at all because, quite frankly, I thought the quality of the franchise was going downhill at a very rapid rate. I mean, you look at The World Beyond, you look at Fear the Walking Dead, you look at seasons 10 and 11 of The Walking Dead, they were all, in my opinion, they're all terrible. Like, they're not good. Like, from 10 and 11 of the main show, just nothing special. Fear the Walking Dead has always been bad since Nick left, to be honest with you. And World Beyond was the biggest piece of dog shit I've ever seen in my entire life.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Just going off of that resume, you would think that any other project in the Walking Dead universe is going to be ass, but that's not at all the case. Guys, I just finished watching episode 2 of the Daryl Dixon show, and if you want to see the review of that video, you can check it out up here. I'm also going to put it down under the like button, so look out for that. But after watching the episode, I had this idea for this video, because I gotta tell you, this episode 2 in particular, as well as the first one and all of Dead City, have been phenomenal. Like, it's actually crazy to admit, I thought Dead City was nearly a masterpiece. I thought it was so good, and I get it. There's some people that really didn't like it, and that's fine. It resonated with me as a step in the right direction for the Walking Dead franchise, and I love that. As a big Walking Dead fan, I love to see projects succeed, even though I've made many rant videos about saying I think they need to take a break and yada yada. I really did. I thought Dead City was awesome. Just downright awesome. It was a great show. But then Daryl Dixon came along, and mind you, it's only 2 episodes in, and it's so good. It's way better than Dead City. And I never thought I'd really be saying that because, to be quite honest, if you've seen some of my older videos, you know I hated the idea of the Daryl Dixon show. I thought Daryl and France just sounded so stupid, and I wasn't excited for it. It was by far the least excitement I had in the Walking Dead franchise. Like, point blank period. I didn't care about it at all because I never really found Daryl to be a strong lead. And that's nothing against Norman Reedus at all, because Norman Reedus is fantastic. I love him. It's just Daryl as a character, I didn't think he had the oomph to deliver the presence, I guess you could say, of a lead character, but the Daryl Dixon show is straight up proving me wrong. And it's amazing to think that they're also adding characters into this show that I love. Isabella's fantastic, and for the first time ever, we have a child actor who is killing it. Laurent is a great kid on screen. Way better than Mo. In my opinion, way better than Judith. Better than Henry, and I liked Henry for the most part, and of course, better than Carl, which is crazy, and that's more about Chandler Riggs, and I loved Carl and Chandler Riggs, but Laurent doesn't feel like an annoying, angsty kid, if that makes any sense. He feels like just a good character. He really does. Like, and I love that. I love that we're getting that because we've never got that in the Walking Dead universe. At least one of the kids always had something that's like, this is cringe for a kid. Like, look at Ginny from Dead City. And now, like I said, I thought Dead City was phenomenal, but look at Ginny as a prime example. That character sucks. Like, just fuck that character. Same with Mo, Morgan's daughter, in Fear the Walking Dead. Awful. Abysmal. One of the worst characters I've ever seen, if I'm being completely honest with you. But the overall point that I'm trying to make here is they're hitting everything right, and this feels like a step in the right direction for the show. As a matter of fact, I'm glad they ended the main series and replaced it with these spin-offs, because it allocates a better budget for better storytelling. It just does. Like, and the fact that these are on AMC Plus, so they don't have the same rights that The Walking Dead did, at least until season 11, It means we get F-bombs. It means we get a little more gritty in dialogue, and I love that. I think that is exactly what this franchise needed. It's what The Walking Dead's main series needed, and we're now finally getting it. And it really it feels like a new era for The Walking Dead. So I have to take back every statement I made about not being excited for these spin-offs, because so far, Dead City delivered. So far, Daryl Dixon is delivering. I mean, we're only on episode 2. We still have 4 more to go to see how the story pans out. But there's not one bad element, I think. At least that I'm thinking off the top of my head. I can't think of anything that I really strongly dislike about this show. I guess the only thing is that they're kind of saving how he ended up in France for later, and I don't really love that, but that's fine. If that's my biggest complaint, that's a really good sign. Like, Daryl Dixon is phenomenal. It's blowing me away. It really is. And now I'm just thinking, how good can the Rick and Michonne one be? And watch, we're going to get the Rick and Michonne spinoff, and because everyone's so hyped for it and has really high expectations, I have a weird feeling everyone's going to be disappointed with the show. I could be dead wrong, and I hope I'm dead wrong. I really do. If any of my previous videos about shitting on these spinoffs has proven me, it's that I really hoped I was wrong, and I was wrong, because they're so good. But I'm just joking around, but seriously, it would be really funny if the most anticipated one is the worst one, because goddamn, Daryl Dixon is just phenomenal. And obviously, the Rick and Michonne one is going to have really high ratings. That's a given. But it's just like, I don't know what else to say. I really don't. I loved it. I just absolutely love everything we've got so far. I haven't been this excited in the Walking Dead universe in a long time, and that's really saying something. And it's a complete departure from what I've previously said. So if you ever want to go back and see my rant videos and me making an ass out of myself, you could go check those out on the channel. I'll link a couple of those also under the like button. But man, I want to know your thoughts. Do you think these spin-offs are actually doing better or worse than you had thought they would be? Let's please start a healthy conversation down there. I can't wait to hear what you have to say about that. And with all that out of the way, let's take it down there. And until the next one, damn it, my camera cut off here. So with all of that out of the way, thank you so much for watching this video. And until the next one, I'll talk to you later. Peace out.